Hey everyone, and welcome to my review for The Batman. Real quick before we get started, I'm looking up there because you may notice that's actually a monitor. So, got a monitor set up, so hope it's not too distracting. So, if you ever catch me in like future reviews, me looking up, because I'm literally just sitting here, camera's right there, there's no one else there, so DIY method. So this is my most anticipated movie of the year so far. Definitely of beginning of the year, but you know, a lot of speculation was going around this movie. Like, I was excited that Matt Reeves was going to be directing this because I really like Cloverfield. I still haven't seen his Planet of the Apes movies, but want to see them. And a lot of people were criticizing that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman. And, you know, I kind of had my doubts about it because I really only knew him for Twilight, which he said that he hates so much. But ever since I saw him in The Lighthouse and then I watched clips of Good Time, I was like, all right, I think he can do it. And I'll say this was the best Batman movie since The Dark Knight. Dark Knight is still the best Batman movie. You can throw whatever you want. In my opinion, The Dark Knight is still the best. But this one, I think, has been the best one since then. So this one is about Bruce Wayne. This is his second year being Batman, so he's still trying to find his footing. Which also, I should say that the fighting in this is absolutely brutal. It honestly looked like it was ripped right from the Arkham games. So it's very brutal. They said that he was really close to being a real murderer. And in some fight scenes, I'm going, yeah, I don't know if some people are going to walk away with that. They're going to be enjoying hospital food, but not really rooting on them to win. So he's very brutal. But this is about him on his second year being Batman, and he doesn't really have like a real good connection with the police yet. Gordon, who's lieutenant in this, is practically the only one that can let Batman through. Every other cop is like, screw him. He's the vigilante. We don't want his help. He doesn't need to be here. In fact, he needs to be arrested. But this is about the Riddler, who in this is a serial killer. Or in really other renditions, he really just kidnapped people and just held riddles. And I should also say this, when it came to the Arkham games, I didn't care for him. I really, really didn't. I really, really didn't, because all it was just finding those stupid Riddler trophies that didn't mean anything. Yes, they said, yeah, he said, like, yeah, I kidnapped people. I was like, I don't care. I really don't care, because those things, just screw those things. So, but he's planned this out. He's planned out a plan, which then starts out with the higher-ups of Gotham, which then goes directly to the Waynes. So this was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was long, but it was very, very good. But I really enjoyed Patterson's acting. I thought he was really good as Batman, very believable. Um, I thought that, surprisingly, I thought Zoe Kravitz and Colin Farrell, I thought were very good too. Um, when it came to the Riddler, I was like, okay, that's good. But Paul Dano, him being a really good actor, he just has a face I want to punch. No offense, but it's just, I really hope that in high school he wasn't voted most likely to get punched, because he just most punchable. He just, he was very believable as Riddler. It was just, I was just like, I don't like you. But this movie has a lot going on with it. It's almost like you need a map to figure out where a lot of things going, because the movie's a long runtime. Like it's a couple more minutes and it would be 3 hours exactly. So it's a lot to take in. But so were Christopher Nolan's Batman movies, but he had 3 movies. This is just one. So they fit a lot in here. And I think they did a really, really good job. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. The acting was very good. The fight scenes were great. When the Batmobile did show up, I was like, all right, this is awesome. And it really felt like a detective story, much like The Dark Knight, where it very much was a detective story. This feels very much like that. So I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. So far, this is the best movie I saw this year. I would say the problem is that it's a long movie, so it's definitely going to take up a big chunk of your day. But I thought it was very, very good. I give this, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to give it an amazing. I was just caught between great and amazing ever since I saw it. And I was like, I don't know. I'm like caught in between. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I really, really liked it. So this will definitely be one of those movies like with Nobody or Suicide Squad, where the day it came out, I immediately pre-ordered it, and I physically own it. And this is on that level. So I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think it's the best Batman movie since The Dark Knight. I mean, Dark Knight Rises was good, but not as good as the second one. So there you go. There's my review for The Batman. Hope you liked the review. Let me know what other movies or TV shows you want me to check out, and I'll see you next time.